Hi, it's Ty the Real Estate Guy with a video for those of you who are considering a career as a new home salesperson. If this is your first time seeing me, you'll want to hit the subscribe button below to stay up to date on the latest real estate tips and trends. This video will give you the good, the bad, and the ugly of working for a home builder. In the 14 years as a new home sales professional, I've personally guided more than 400 people through the new home construction process, and I've worked for 6, or is it 7 home builders now? Anyway, I've been employed by large national home builders, a small custom home builder, and a few mid-sized local home builders. My unique experience of working for so many different home builders, plus my ability to always be one of the top performing new home construction specialists, puts me in a place where I feel obligated to share my advice on the subject. I pride myself on helping people, so hopefully when this video is over, you'll have a much better understanding of what it's like to be a new home salesperson. During my time in this industry, I've pretty much seen it all. Because of my success selling new homes, I often get asked about my job, both by friends and strangers, wondering if they should follow my career path. Unfortunately, this isn't a simple answer, but I'll do my best to give you clarity on the subject. So let's start with the ugly. I'm sorry to break it to you, but selling new homes isn't all rainbows and butterflies. You are still going to be an employee. Being a new home salesperson isn't anything like being a realtor, but in most states, you do need to be licensed. I'll make comparisons between realtors that sell existing homes and new home salespeople throughout this video, but the two professions are as different as skating versus surfing. Yes, they're similar, but the two are totally different. And yes, I've done both. So if you work for a home builder, you will have a boss, and he or she will give you assignments that aren't always fun. This can be things like going out and shopping your competition, and then doing a deep analysis between the product you sell and theirs. In Utah, we have dozens of home builders, and often a large group of us are crammed into one small area. Assignments like this can literally take days to complete. Many builders will require that you build relationships with local real estate agents, especially the top performers. This can be time consuming, and often new home salespeople will spend hundreds of dollars per month to build these relationships. Unfortunately, this can be a huge waste of time and money, since many realtors only last a year or two before going back to their original job when they realize that being a realtor isn't as easy as it looks. That being said, I have personally built some amazing relationships with some incredible real estate agents over the years. Staying with the ugly, building a home can quickly become overwhelming for not only the buyer, but for you as well. I hear the 8 to 9 month build process is like having a baby. It's exciting at first, but as time ticks on, people become anxious and they just want the home done. I love people and I love new home construction, but putting these two together can be an explosive combination. When you have an upset client, and it will happen, you often just have to sit there while they rail on you. It can be upsetting to say the least, and it becomes a true test of your professionalism. Just know that people are going to get upset from time to time, and usually over things that are not only out of your control, but not your fault. It is what it is. You're on the front line. To the buyer and everyone you meet, you are the builder. Any problem anyone has will come to you. Be ready and be cool. Usually, people are better after they blow off a little steam. Just to scare you a little bit more, you have a huge legal responsibility. The builder is counting on you to understand the contract. It's your job to make sure it's filled out completely and correctly. One mistake by you could cost the builder thousands of dollars and potentially lead to a lawsuit. Also, your safety needs to be taken seriously, especially for you ladies. You will often find yourself in homes alone with strangers. Learn how to put yourself in a position where you can always escape. You may want to carry some form of protection and maybe take a self-defense class. Okay, so that's the ugly, and I'm sorry. I really don't like to talk about the negative. I just want to make sure you have the best possible information so you can make an informed decision. So, as I said earlier, being a new home salesperson is not like being a regular real estate agent. You have office hours, which are usually in the 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. range, give or take an hour or so here or there. And most builders will not allow you to leave during that time, not even for lunch. Also, you're gonna have to work most weekends, and to be honest, as a new home salesperson, you're gonna wanna work on the weekends. I often meet twice as many people on a Saturday as I do the entire rest of the week. Also, with most home builders, you're going to have a dress code. Some even require that guys are clean shaven and wear a tie. I love to dress to the nines, but not every day. Make sure you understand the builder's rules before you sign on. Personally, I wouldn't even consider working for a builder if they didn't let me keep my soul patch. Most builders require that you register everyone. You can't follow up with a good lead if you don't have their information, and often you don't know how good a lead is until you follow up with them a few times. In this industry, if you don't follow up, you will miss out on a lot of sales. If follow-up isn't your thing, then this business is not for you. Finally, if you want to have happy clients, you need to set proper expectations. If you don't, your work life will be miserable because people will always be upset. The new home industry is extremely unpredictable. The smallest mistake or error can cause a delay, and delays happen all the time. Always under promise so you can always over deliver. Okay, let's talk about the good stuff. First off, you'll sit in a model home. A normal real estate agent isn't tied to an office. They can be out and about. Personally, I find it's easier to focus being in one place. Plus, you're not spending your own money to market yourself. The builder brings the buyers to you. If you choose to sell existing homes, you're going to spend a lot of time driving all over the place showing people homes. I love the quiet time I get in the model. I can be very productive without distractions. The other advantage of being in a model home is that you only have to work during office hours. Normal real estate agents often need to be out and about on nights and weekends and holidays. They also need to be willing to drop what they are doing on a whim to meet with a client that wants to see a home right now. As a new home salesperson, you're setting an appointment for them to visit during normal model home hours. You will also have scheduled days off. That being said, I've often dropped what I was doing to meet people before or after normal working hours or on my day off. But as a new home salesperson, that's going above and beyond what the home builder expects of you. Also, most builders will pay for sales training, often from some of the top trainers in the country. They also encourage you to take some time for personal improvement. For instance, I almost always bring a book with me to work. I'll often read a few pages while I eat my lunch or if I'm totally caught up. And of course, we need to talk about pay. On most transactions, a normal real estate agent gets a 3% commission. Most home builders pay 1.5% to 2% per transaction, though this number can fluctuate significantly from builder to builder. So pay attention when you're looking for a job in the new home construction industry. I'm not going to talk about how much money I make or how much money you can make. I'll just say this. I've been able to build a wonderful life for myself and for my family. I've been able to save and invest, which will allow me to retire early. Becoming a new home sales agent has been a huge blessing in my life. And if you're willing to work hard and educate yourself, I expect you can build a good life for yourself as well. This definitely isn't a comprehensive list, but it should give you a pretty good idea of what to expect. If you decide to start this journey, please take pride in educating yourself to become the best new home salesperson you can be. Find a mentor or a trainer to help push your career to the next level, and read good books on your profession. If you're wanting to learn more about the new home construction industry, check out any one of my dozens of videos on the subject and hit the subscribe button below so you know when I post new content. Also, you can find me on Instagram at Ty the Real Estate Guy. If you found this information helpful, please give me a thumbs up, and if you know someone that's currently considering a career change, please share this video with them. If you have any questions or comments, I would love to hear from you. Please type your remarks below. Thanks for watching, and once again, please hit that little red subscribe button below. It will make you feel good.